Oh, hey, we're back. It's a short one. I didn't wake up as early as I thought. Day 64. How many hits can we get in an hour? We're just gonna try and. Hey, what's up, everybody? Already. Wow. I haven't even been online for 10 seconds yet. How many hits in an hour are we getting today? Oh boy. So this has really gotten to be a problem where the dummy now does not have. Because of all the rain earlier, it created like a little mud hole, and when it dried, it had a little lip that the dummy would get stuck on, but now it doesn't. So it continually just kind of goes down the hill, and eventually off the camera. There's nothing to stop it in the end anymore. Thanks for those likes. Yo, Mace, Jack. Mace again, thank you. Joe, what's up, Joe88? Making sure I miss anybody tuning in, checking the chat. Wiley, what's up? River 200. Alright. 300. Yo, how's everybody doing today? Laura, or Lazarus. Why? Funny. I'm just hitting a dummy with a plastic sword. Let me get a screen. I took a moment to record the screen. Thanks for liking the live. By the way, TF, because a little pop-up showed up and said it's restricted. I have no clue why. We're hitting a dummy with a plastic sword. Well, thanks for liking the live. That's odd. So it says up here there's a restriction now. This is the part I need to record. All right. So somehow, okay. I don't really understand. I don't understand why. This is so stupid, this statement right here. Basically doing exercise with a sword hitting a dummy, and that thing on the bottom popped up. It says that this could result in serious injuries or adverse health effects. Probably one of the dumbest things on earth I've ever read. But anyway, this app does that sometimes. I might just go subscriber only, everybody. Like, so, yeah, if you want to... Alright, we won't go subscriber only broadcast. We'll think about it. It has this stupid restriction for some reason. We're hitting a dummy. Apparently that means that you could get hurt by hitting a dummy. What's up, TF? I only got an hour to stream today anyway, so like, what's the point in bothering with it? Well, I guess back to hitting the dummy. Thanks for hitting the like button regardless. I appreciate that. Alright, I don't know. We won't go subscriber only. We'll just keep it. We'll roll with it. Whatever happens, happens. Alright, I don't know. We won't go subscriber only. We'll just keep it. We'll roll with it. Whatever happens, happens. But apparently, you know, there's a restriction on this stream. Thanks for hitting the like button. That's 100 more. Thanks for hitting that button still. It's 200. TF, what up? JT, what's up? 250. Well, that's really weird because despite being restricted, we're still getting people tuning in. We're at 300 now, so that's 600 so far this hour. And I think a lot of it, TF, is obviously probably thanks to you hitting that like button. I don't understand how hitting a dummy with a plastic sword would cause adverse health events. There's the church bells, everybody. Must be 11:30. Left-handed. Hey, what's up, Rob? What's up, Brian? We're at 400 for that little segment. I'm gonna get myself some water. Been cutting back on the caffeine, which is why I slept in for so long today. Hey, everybody who's tuned in. How's it going today? Hitting the dummy as many times as we can in an hour. The funny thing is, despite that we got restrictions, it's almost like being restricted is cooler because now like everybody's tuning in. It's almost like we're getting recommended more. Apparently, I got a restriction day on this live for this being dangerous to your health. Hitting a dummy with a plastic sword. So everybody who's tuned in, I appreciate it. I guess yeah, we're at like 1.2 thousand likes. That's crazy. I thought it was a bad thing. I was actually going to switch over to subscriber only broadcasts. I do have 5 subscribers in case any of them came by. We'd have a little private show, but heck, looks like we're not having any issues at all. So cheers if you've made it here. I'm hitting a dummy with a sword. We're on 700 strikes so far in an hour. I'm going to hydrate. I'm going to hit the dummy a little bit more. So very, very odd. I thought we were going to be in some trouble here, but apparently the stream is popping off. It's still in the recommendations, so that's cool. Yeah, alright. Everybody who's tuned in. Y'all are what are keeping this broadcast going today. What's up there, Chris? What's up, Sid? Thomas? What's up, Billy? Alright, we're at 500 for that set. A total of 900 for the day so far. Everybody just tuned in. restricted streaming here, everybody. Thanks for hitting the like button. It gave me a warning. Hitting a dummy with a sword apparently is a bad thing. Bad for your health, it says. Yo, Lucas, thanks for hitting that like button. I should just, oh, and what's up, Dink9D? Hey, yeah, what's up? You know what? I don't know if we need to be totally heartbroken. We're actually, it's kind of popping off. We're getting a good bit of views today. You know, actually, thank you for hitting that like button there. Apparently, maybe being restricted isn't the end of the world like I thought. I was just going to quit for today. But you know what? And you're here now, Dink. All right, there we go. Let's mark these on the board. Oh no, what did you ask? Are you talking about today or yesterday? Whoa, wait, I missed it. Hang on. Was it today? Did you ask something today? Apologies if I missed it. Sometimes I'm hitting a dummy and I don't notice. Dink, what was it? I'm just double checking. I don't know. Maybe. So. Swear on my life, I do not see anything just now. Oh, high kick to the dome piece. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it filtered it out and it never showed up because that's the first time I saw it. High kick to the dome piece. We can. All right. Now, I used to kick a lot higher. I have not been practicing kicking for quite some time. I pulled a groin muscle and I used to stretch and things every day. We'll just put this back a little bit. All right, let's see. All right. Okay. First lesson is pull my pants up a little bit. All right, here we go. All right. Those weren't the kicks for you. This kick coming up is for you. I've seen how high my foot would get. Oh, I want to do it without spinning. So, probably not the best kicks in the world. You can kick. Yeah, the first couple are just to see about how high we're gonna get. I used to be able to. Okay, let me show you something. I used to be a lot more flexible. I got messed up fighting in a lightsaber fight where I pulled a groin muscle. See how high this is right here? I used to be a lot more flexible I got messed up fighting in a lightsaber fight where I pulled a groin muscle. See how high this is right here? I'm standing right next to it. I got messed up fighting in a lightsaber fight where I pulled a groin muscle. See how high this is right here? I'm standing right next to it. So, practice my high. I should kick this helmet off here by hitting this with my heel, which is just like super high up in the air. And there are videos of me kicking people in the head. I try to do front kicks more than side kicks in armor because a lot of times in armor they get stuck. Nothing like going to kick somebody and then your foot gets stuck on their armor. It's not in Pittsburgh. It's in Atlanta. The closest thing in Pittsburgh is probably going to be if we do it like we usually do, but I don't know because we kind of like I have to talk to them about it. What's up, Chef? Thanks. Thank you. I would say probably late October would be our next Pittsburgh event, which would be cage fights. And that would be up at the waterfront. But the next time I'm doing it, it's in August. I mean, the end of August, it's in Atlanta. No, thanks, Dink. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of events here, unfortunately. If you like sword fighting, like in general, but not the armor kind, but the kind, up in Creighton, there's a sword fighting school I belong to. It's a HEMA school. If you wanted to check it out, I'll tell you, it's called Broken Plow, Western Martial Arts. And Chef was just saying we got a good connection, but just in case the live stream skipped and dropped the audio like it does sometimes, it's called Broken Plow, Western Martial Arts. It's up in Creighton. I live south of the city. If you know like where Bridgeville is, like a little south of there. We're on 40. I actually counted those. That little set with the kicks. Yo, and Blackfoot, thanks for liking the live. I don't know. I thought this was going to be a horrible live stream because we're on a restriction, but apparently it's not affecting us too bad. Still got I'd say like 10 concurrent double digits on a restricted stream. Whoa, what's up with that? I thought it was going to be a 0. What's up, everybody? Haha, that kick was for Dink. Make sure I don't miss anything in chat. Oh, Scarwolf is what it was saying. Scarwolf was coming by or passing through. This is my 1 cup of coffee, everybody. I have 1 cup of coffee, lasts me the whole day. It's in a metal tin, I know. I have gloves on so I don't feel the heat. It's not super hot anyway. That's kind of strong. 35, oh. Wait, that 35 minutes for me. I'm gonna screenshot it. Ba-ba-ba. We could try something. I can tell you, like, I haven't hung out. I probably get out like once every 2 months with some of my friends from high school. But yeah, maybe it's a possibility. Half the time, you know, I'm working doing. Well, I take that back because now that my daughter's gonna be in school, it'd probably be like usually weeknights or something. I get some free time these days. Thanks for the share. Blackfoot, thanks for the share. I see that chat. I'm going to answer it 1 second. So we hit 200. All right, it should be 200 we're going to write down. No, I'm just telling you. I seriously I'm just let you know, because if I say yeah, you know, I'm just telling you, like I haven't been out with anybody in been over a month. I'm just not to shoot anybody down. I'm just telling you, I don't get out too much. Usually, like, you know, over the summer, my daughter is here. You know, girlfriend, that kind of stuff. When I have one, which I do again. So we're two. Nah, it doesn't have to be that way though. Or even if someone is, that doesn't bother me. Yeah, but that doesn't. I've hung out with plenty of people in my life. Right. Yeah. Yeah, true. Well, what's up? What's up, Pixie? We're on 240. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what I mean? Hung out with plenty of people in my life. They could be whatever. Even if they were just to hang out with anybody on earth, like. It's always good to just hang out with people. Doesn't necessarily mean it. Hang out like if I was hanging out with a dude, if I was hanging out with like anyway, you all know what I mean, right? Like, would you hang out with if someone was just like, hey man, and you got along with them, is like want to hang out? Does that automatically make it seem that way? I guess, what's Pixie saying? Yeah, kind of like, yeah, I know what you mean, Pixie. It's just like, you know, like anything. If you go to school on the first day, you find somebody that you get along with, doesn't necessarily mean that you're, like, attracted to them or whatever. We should all just hang out. We'll have a big picnic with a bonfire. And I'll bring the dummy, and we'll try not to hit the dummy into the bonfire. I remember going to like my first day of first grade. Is when I moved to a new school. No, it was second grade. No, it was first grade. Doesn't matter, but either way, you know, like I think the people I thought was cool, that's who I ended up hanging out with. It's the same thing as that, except now we're just, you know, meeting over TikTok. TikTok's like our first class together. So, yeah, the 2-week window. Yeah, like I was saying, just so everyone knows, I, like, never get out. In fact, I'll go over my schedule for the rest of the week just to prove it. Let me get these last. Let's get to 400 here or whatever. See, now I already lost track. I think it's, yeah, the 400. We'll just say 300 because I kind of forget. All right, so that should be 300. So check this out. Today, I'm going to pick up my daughter. Two-handed jump, we definitely can. We definitely can do that. I'm going to do it. It'll be the opening and closing of the next set. So today, I'm picking up my daughter in about, that's why we're only streaming until like 12:15. Picking her up in a little bit. So we'll be hanging out most of the day, right? Then tomorrow, I'll probably drop her off at my mom's. Then I have to cut my grass here. I have to go to the other place I have and cut the grass there. Quite possibly, should be doing something, seeing the girlfriend. Probably stay over there. Wake up the next morning. I have to finish cleaning around here because I'm halfway through. The freaking piano had some kind of like white mold growing on the wood on the top, so I cleaned that off. I gotta finish doing that. Besides, I have to finish putting my armor together for Dragon Con because tomorrow's the last free day I have to do it. I have to fix my saber. I have to get my chainmail back on my helmet, all that stuff. Then I'm picking my daughter up when she gets off of school, and then I don't know if she's going to hear her mom's. And if I have, if I have time, I'll probably go and see, just assuming, girlfriend's house. If not, either way, I still have to work in my 2 exercises with this. I have to also finish unloading all my tent parts out of my truck because they have to get hung up on the rack. And then I have to go through all my old Grand Am parts because I'm shipping them out to somebody. And then it's going to be, what is today? So that would be Thursday. Then Friday, Saturday, Sunday I have work. And Monday, so those 4 days are out. So Tuesday, I'm just saying, I'm always usually, I like almost never get out. Wait, yeah. Oh, that's on your birthday. That's crazy. I'm a nurse at a hospital. Work 12-hour shifts. That's crazy. Yeah, so they are going to bump it back. That's cool, though. It's going to be on your birthday. But is that bad because you'd usually have birthday plans otherwise? Thanks. I'm maybe intelligent in some ways than others. Just so everybody knows, we're actually like, this is a restricted broadcast, supposedly, everybody. If anyone got here after I got the restriction for today. Kind of weird. Seems like we all found our way here again. Huh. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the biggest healthcare provider in the this side of the country, I guess. Yeah, we all end up working for UPMC one way or another, it seems like. Oh, good. So it'd be a good thing. Except it'd be camp set up. You'd maybe want to celebrate your birthday the next day, right? I don't know. Let me write this down on here real quick, where we're at. Just so everyone knows, we're going to like 12:15. We got 20-some minutes. I usually celebrate halfway through week 1. Oh! Man, land grab day. Wow, that'd be a hectic day. Definitely better to celebrate halfway through week 1 for that. I'm continuing my theme of collared shirts. Here we go. We're gonna do that 2-hander because I didn't open with the set. Don't worry, Dink. I didn't totally forget. Here we go. We're gonna do the 2-handed shots. The last one of this set, I'll set the shield down. It'll be cooler. coming up. That's, oh, it didn't show on the dump. Didn't show. There we go. Didn't show, we weren't both on the screen here. This is a small plastic sword, so it's not going to do like a whole lot, but I would suggest if you do that, finish and bring your sword up right in front of you. That way you're on guard. Yeah, you can do it. I actually do, I do jumps quite often. More than probably anybody else. I'll even tell you a good reason to. Like, if somebody has their shield up and they're doing really good, like if I'm swinging at somebody, the church bell is going off early. Something must have happened. Or no. I don't know why it's going off at 11:55. Anyway, pretend they're doing really good blocking shots, like headshots and stuff like that. Sometimes I will jump up and so I can get behind their shield. I've actually done it sometimes where it didn't work out, but a lot more than not. When I usually go for a jump shot, I usually score without getting hit too much in return. Worst, it's only legal to, yeah, it's only legal to assault people like in armor, it seems like. And that's one of the coolest things about the sport. Where else are you going to hit someone with an axe as hard as you want? The worst shot I took was at Ohio Ren Fair. And, oh, this must have been like 4 years ago now. So up at Ohio Ren Fair in Cincinnati, Ohio Renaissance Festival. We were doing 5-on-5s, and the team we were fighting was Warhorse, which is, they use a lot of, I don't know if they even exist anymore. This is an older team. All great people, I think. They take it very seriously. They actually train by like lifting rocks and boulders and logs and things like that, and wrestling and all this crazy stuff, you know. Awesome inspiration if you want to train like medieval too, right? So we were fighting them 5-on-5, and one of them, they all like to use these big long like two-handed axes for the most part. Probably like one of the strongest dudes on the team. I was keeping an eye on him because I had my back up against the rail, and we're probably at about 50 while we're talking. And he was like kind of where I could see him. We kind of talked about this yesterday. When you're hitting people, to stop and look around so you know what's happening, right? I think Gray Matter asked something about that. So I'm fighting with this guy over here, right, on the rail. This other guy is kind of running loose, and I see him kind of coming towards me out of the corner of my eye. So I kind of sit here, and I pick up this guy now, and I'm grappling with him. Totally lose track of the dude with the huge two-handed axe. It's basically a halberd with the head of it's probably at least as big as this on the end of the long stick, right? I'm wrestling with this guy, totally lose track of the other guy. He just comes up behind me, and I have an Instagram picture of it how before I got hit, and he winds up like from back here and comes down, hits me on the back of the head so hard. I just saw, hey, Atlas, thanks for the like. He wound up so hard, and I got hit so hard in the back of the head. I felt like my body got electrocuted. I dropped my axe. I fell like just straight in the ground. It felt like my body just got shocked by like electric wire. By the time I hit the ground, though, it was over. It was really weird. I don't think I got a concussion from it. What my friend said is that it probably just sent enough force like into my spine that just made my whole body just go limp for a second. And then once you're on the ground, this is with the team stuff that I'm talking about now. It was 5-on-5. So once you're on the ground, you're out. And so I hit the ground, and I'm not allowed to get back up till the round's over. What, you get the whole other team on the ground, and that's how you win. Or you win by an advantage by having like 3 people standing, and they only have 1 standing. But yeah, it was weird because I fought the next round, you know. As soon as I hit the ground, it was over. That's why I don't think I got a concussion at all. My friend said it probably just compressed my spine. The nerves just like made my body go like a you know, like a temporary paralyzation or something. I don't know, it was really weird. My whole body just lit up. I saw a big bright light and I dropped my axe and fell, like I just crumpled on the ground. Alright, I think we're on 150. I'm gonna talk while we get this. While I tell you about that, I'm gonna hit this for another assumed 50. Alright, so the way you win, because I'll go over each format. There you go, the church bells like normal. Now it must be noon. Alright, so in duels, you're looking for weapon strikes only. If somebody kind of blocks it, if somebody totally blocks it, you know, obviously doesn't count. If you hit hard enough that it blocks but kind of hits them, it should count. You're being judged by other humans, so it's their discrepancy, but you know that should count as a point if you hit with enough force that they're still getting hit. But anyway, the duels are weapon strikes only. One league, you're only allowed to throw weapon strikes, block. The other league, you can kind of bump a little bit with your shields. You can't punch though with your shield. However, you can punch, you can kick in the other duel formats. But that's a different league, but those don't count as points. It's still weapon strikes only. The MMA ones are judged kind of just like an MMA match, where you're fighting for 2 minutes each round. That's where you can punch, kick, throw people on the ground. You can throw someone on the ground and still hit them while they're on the ground. You can jump on the ground and pound them or whatever you want to do. Those are judged like MMA fights, and then or boxing matches. And then the last one. The last format is like teams, when you have more than one person out there. So you'll have like, I don't know, it used to be very common to do on 3-on-3s, but now there's so many people doing this that 5s are very common. But it's generally 3 versus 3, 5 versus 5. It used to be, back in the day, it used to be 8s. Now it's like 10s. And like the thing everybody loves these days are the 12s. We have 12-on-12. You can do anything you want, except you know illegal strikes. Like you can't stab. We kind of went over this before. You can't hit the knee, the groin, this way at the neck. You can't put your weapon when you're throwing somebody under their helmet, stuff like that. But those go till it's like last man standing, right? And once you hit the ground, you're out till the next round. And the way they do it a lot of times, like best of 3. There's different formats. The most common format is best of 3 rounds. My favorite format was a time limit, although it's grueling. We had like an hour and 15 minutes or something like that to win as many rounds as you can. And you'd have a duel in between. Oh, it's John, if you want to. Hey, yay. Thanks. I haven't seen her in a couple days, so I gotta hopefully I'll see her tomorrow. But hey, it's good to see you. I'm glad you found us, even though we're like restricted today. I don't know what's up with that. Not my first restriction, but for hitting a dummy, it said it was a dangerous thing to do. Apparently. It'll be tomorrow. I'm guessing it'll be like probably mid-afternoon. I'm not doing it today because I don't have enough time, but tomorrow would be, I'll probably have the armor back on. What's up, Brick? I know, right? I don't get it, but hey, whatever. I guess it happens sometimes. If you ever see me put that stupid little disclaimer in my videos, thanks for like, Brick, where it says like, you know, I even spell it wrong. I go professional sword person, but I spell it wrong. And I'm like, do not attempt or something, fake sword. If you ever see me add that, that's why. Because this app sometimes will like, it'll flag your videos for swinging a sword, even though it's a plastic sword on a plastic dummy. Yeah, oh, for sure. It would be a lot different. I'd be drinking some more water already. Tomorrow's gonna be, it'll be dropping my daughter off at her mom's. I'll probably mow the grass here while she's here. Then I have to go to the other place to mow the grass. I might do some work. I have another house I'm working on. I might do some work there, but it'll be after that. There's a chance I might stream a little bit from there just to get some different scenery. It depends on, it'll depend. It'll be tomorrow, though. It won't be till at least afternoon. But I have to get some armor time in, because I have that fight coming up. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't want to mess with it. Plus, it's a lot easier for me to just let it dry out for another day. That stuff takes forever to dry out, This is to wrap it. This is to finish. I think while we were talking, I don't know, but just an estimate, just to make sure we were at 200. To write down on the board. No, actually she doesn't for this. She used to come to this a lot. My girlfriend knows sometimes says I do this too much. This next year, I might actually just next year. This is the year I've been going to every event to try and do really good, be on Team USA, blah blah blah. Next year I might only do like 6 tournaments or something. This year I've done like pretty much every one that isn't too far away. That's my alarm telling me to get off here. I'm not gonna get off here just yet. We started a little bit later. A little bit later than intended. True. Well, she's just saying like, to I know what you mean. I had told her, here's what happened. I had told her like, well, next year I'm probably just gonna take a little bit of a break and chill out a little bit, and just go to like a couple events, the qualifiers, not like every event. And she was, so whenever we were talking about it again, she said, I thought you were taking some time off. I was like, well, I am. I was like, I'm still doing like 6 events. I was like, we'll talk about it. We'll see. But exactly, you're right. Yeah, I'll be doing this till I'm 65 or something, at least in some form, I can imagine. That should be 250. I'm just gonna get a drink. We're gonna do a time check. We'll do a shout out for yo, what's up there? Slav, what's up? Alright, 250. Oh, the marker broke. So these markers suck. I gotta get some new dry erase markers that don't have like one on each side. For whatever reason, these are just horrible. They were cheap. Maybe I don't really need to buy any yet. So we're at we're 1,500. This is probably backwards. I never flipped it around. 1,550. We got 7 minutes. Oh, thanks. Wait. I might miss something there. Don't let me hold you up if you gotta go. We're both out of here pretty soon, huh? Nah, no, but was there another? No. Let me tell you something funny though. Oh, what's up, Unc Doom? Unc Doom, how'd you find this broadcast? We're supposedly on a restriction today. So she come to my events. Like she's into it. Like we met Arnold Schwarzenegger at his event. You know, like stuff like that. Uh, she'd come to like all my events. So that's why I was saying like I don't understand what the big deal is. Like because they're usually fun trips. You know, we go somewhere. Oh, nice. Starting. Yep. My daughter is starting high school in 2 days. Like I was just saying, I gotta go. I'm her ride back. I'm her ride, picking her up on Thursday. But funny story. One of my exes though, like the reason we broke up because I'm not goth enough. I love goth music. It's one of my favorite types of music. Stuff like that. I just don't really like dress like it. I don't have the kind of attitude, I guess, that goth people do. But we dated for like 4 months. But I had the armor one time in bedroom with that. Right? Yeah. Sometimes they do. Like she likes going to the events and things, but at the same time, she sees it as like it's a priority, where it's not a priority over her. It's just what I like to do for fun. I've been doing it for over 6 years, so what am I supposed to do now all of a sudden? Be like, but I did say like I was going to take some time off. I didn't mean I was quitting. Anyway, I told her we'd talk about it. But you're right. Don't let someone make me stop for something I like to do. Yeah, the one girl I dated a while ago though, like one time I had my leg armor on the whole time. Hey, we can talk about this. We're in a restricted stream, everybody. Yeah, I had my leg armor the whole time. And she had kind of her Ren Fair stuff on. A different one. So what? Yeah, one time, yeah. True. Yeah. It's a long time ago. Anything that happened that night has been cleaned off of my armor. It's like by the time it just happened. By the time it would take me, because we were out, like I'd fought that day. It was during an event, and I usually will get. So what I do, right, is I will go. We're all gonna go out, things like that, for the night. So I did change, get washed up, shower, whatever, because I just fought that day. But I put my leg armor back on, and then I was wearing like a medieval kind of shirt on top, like for my going out stuff. And then anyway, when we got back to her place later, but it's kind of weird. I don't know why, but she always was up to wanted people to wear like masks, like, which is kind of weird. I didn't have a mask that day, but I did have my armor. Huh. We're gonna say that was about 50 while we're talking. Yeah, record is wiped. The funny thing is though, like what I always try to figure out what made her want dudes to wear masks. This is not the one I'm with now. This is one of my exes that I was with for a while. Yeah, I remember she was telling me that, so I got on Amazon. I bought a pair of ski masks. Hey, whatever. So it's not just me. It's everybody. Kind of odd, huh? Restricted stream. I guess we talk about whatever we want on here today. But just so we know, we got 2 minutes till we hit. We got 4 minutes till we hit an hour. I'm gonna get to chat in 1 second. Ten more hits. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, right. I didn't make fun of her. I never said anything bad about it. I just thought, okay, she told me she likes masks, so I went and bought some ski masks. Hey, whatever. What? I'm not complaining about it. Just makes it hot sometimes. Darn, I kind of forget. That was a set of 100. I forget if we had 100 before that. I don't think. I think we were. I don't remember. We'll just count that as 100. Dad bod. We're getting close to the end. Just so everybody knows. I have to go get ready to. I gotta pick up my daughter here in pretty soon. So let's try and get a couple more 100 hits. $68. Alright, so we'll say that was 200. I think I'm off by 100. I think I forgot to write 100 down. No one, what's up? Right, yes, Void. Sir, I have so many shirts hanging up in my closet that I don't wear. And I was just thinking, man, they don't get any, I don't wear them at all. I was like, I should just live stream in them, right? Sir Ralph Lauren with these kind of sunglasses. I think they go with these. These are actually my daughter's sunglasses. Anyone ever hear any groups out there like Mastercraft or Boys Noise, LCD Sound System? Like, if you go to those concerts, people will usually wear these kind of sunglasses and kind of like almost like, you know, some shorts. I don't know how to explain the fashion, but this is the kind of fashion you see at those kind of concerts, I think. Not always, but yo. Oh, Dink, I totally forgot. My daughter's got a dentist appointment today. I definitely can't be too late. So it's been an hour, everybody. I'm going to do a couple more. I'm going to do one more set before we go, but let's just get about an estimated total where we're at. I may have forgot to write down a whole 100, and I usually flip the screen around so it's not backwards, but we're leaving here in a minute. All right, so 9. Oh, here's 1,000, 12, 15, 16. So we're at like 1,750 now. I thought we were at that already. Well, anyway, we're getting there. 16% of a million. We're doing 1 million strikes in a year. And everybody out there, I'm gonna start asking now. What should I do afterwards? After we hit 1 million, I was thinking like I could like cut something with a sword every day, with a sharp sword. Like every day, have an upload of me cutting something. But that doesn't solve the live stream question because, you know, I can't just live stream for an hour just to do one hit on something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I will probably always still do the Pell strikes, but I can tell you it won't be every single day. I could maybe have a fixed schedule, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We got time to figure it out. We do actually sometimes we do kind of like karaoke on here. It's not. So I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you it's not my favorite thing on earth to do. But every once in a while we have done things on here where we did like reenact scenes, like skits. Or we had like music where everybody picks what song. I don't sing very well at all, so I usually don't. But at least to do something to the beat. Someone pick a song, like, take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me. You know, like we'd have DJ night and I'd do it to the beat or something. Those are a lot better than me singing. Let's see what time it is. All right. Last set, everybody. Right, I am. Well, the dentist isn't until later. I just got to pick up my daughter because we're coming here first to do a couple things, to hang out. Never knew. Right. Well, luckily she doesn't live far away. It's not going to take me more than 15 minutes to get there. This is the last set. And another reason, I usually try and get off of here. I usually allot myself just a little bit of extra time to get off of here, because what always happens is we have a good conversation and chat, and then it's like none of us are trying to leave. The dummy has now entered the fire pit. More. Alright, so that should be about 200. Alright, so here, let's get the total for the day. I got my 1 cup of coffee. We'll say, all right, 1,400, 700. So we got 1950, everybody. Very slight chance I'll be on again later. So sometimes what we do is she'll practice lacrosse out here, and I'll hit the dummy. And what we'll do is, like, I'll throw the ball, and if she misses it, then I got to hit it 10 times. If it was a bad throw, I got to hit it 20 times. I don't think we'll do it just because there's probably too much to do today, but slight chance we will. Oh, I wrote this wrong. It's 1950. Hold on. 1,004, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 1,950. And it is backwards. But, there, that's where we're at. All right. So I'm going to go. Oh, a cicada just landed right here. Ah, I was going to catch it, but it just took off. The bugs out here are crazy the last couple days. Dink, it was good talking with you. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be an armor workout. I got to get this endurance up for this competition. I'm uncovering all kind of stuff down here. Hard. So I don't know what this is from. Thanks for the like, but I uncovered that because now this is a dirt patch in the yard. We just uncovered something. It's like a spring device for something. I don't know. But it's in the dirt. Over the years, some piece of metal wound up here. We just unearthed it. It's like an, what is that called? Archaeologist assignment. All right, everybody. I know a lot of people are just tuning in. Tomorrow, come back for more Hitting the Dummy. I can't believe everybody found this. We're actually on a restricted stream today. It told me it's dangerous hitting the dummy. So, yeah, don't do that at home, everybody. Come back tomorrow, though, for sure. We'll have another one. What was that? That's a gallon. Yeah, a gallon, not a cup. Ha! Yeah, the coffee that will last me all day. Catch you later.